Well, I'm very reasonable. That's Fred. That's all the LDBC.
Summertime. Let 'em breathe. Too much heat. Summertime. Let 'em breathe. Let 'em breathe. Too much. Boxing fans, it's Famous 88, and we are here to present the reason why I feel. Hopefully, let's think optimistic outside of my brothers. Let's think optimistic outside of what the public has been telling you. And let's not take the narrative and turn it around for our own goods. So now, as we passing through on this subject, Manny Pacquiao, hopefully, is waiting on the winner of Errol Spence and Shawn Porter. There's been rumors and words and body language and actions that may have drove the fans away from the idea of Manny Pacquiao even wanting to fight with Errol Spence Jr. The fact that he got in the ring with Errol Spence Jr., people say that he just wanted to see if Floyd was going to, rev up something or possibly get a rematch or talk to him face to face. And we all know Pacquiao has been looking for a rematch with Floyd Mayweather, which is no problem in my eyes. I mean, I really don't care for the rematch. If they do have a rematch, I'm not going to be sitting up here and crying because these are old guys that need to be fighting. But I'll tell you this, you piss or you get off the pot. And what I mean by that is a lot of fans say Pacquiao will not duck or will not fight Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford because he's been ducking Terrence Crawford. But the last I remember from what people was really saying is Bob Arum, and Bob Arum himself said that he kept Pacquiao away from Terrence Crawford. So we cannot run with that notion if we know Bob Arum said it out his own mouth that he kept the fight away. You know what I'm saying? This is a fight that was kept away from him, and to fulfill your obligation in your contract, this is what was obligated for Pacquiao to possibly pass the torch. But then again, I don't know if Arum got cold feet, Pacquiao got cold feet. Don't seem like Team Crawford got cold feet. They up there in age and looking for a potential opponent, a big name at this state of time at 147 pounds. So thinking optimistically, if Bob Arum said he strategically kept Terrence Bud Crawford away from Manny Pacquiao, and Pacquiao was supposed to pass the torch, but it didn't seem like Pacquiao wanted to do it unless he got paid X amount of dollars, I'm going to take that on the chin and say, look, he just fought Keith Thurman. Of course, Keith Thurman didn't look the best, and he's seen some flaws and said, I could beat this guy. But worst come to worst, you never know. EJ got faith that Pacquiao will fight him. He's not saying the same thing he said about Keith Thurman as far as, listen, if I get the WBC title, he ain't gonna never want to fight. You know what I'm saying? He's not saying that about Pacquiao. He's actually putting more respect on Pacquiao's name. So,
do you think that Manny Pacquiao is gonna step up to the plate if you win versus Porter and fight you?
Shit, money make anybody do anything.
Let's trip you after they hadn't said your name since he jumped in that ring in March. His name ain't came out his mouth one time. Your name came out one time.
Money makes somebody do anything.
Where would you want to have a Manny Pacquiao fight at?
It don't matter. I don't care. Have it anywhere. Everywhere would be nice, but if it don't happen here, it don't matter. Shit, I'll fight him in China.
Fight him in Dubai?
Yeah. Saudi Arabia. We'll go to the trenches. Come on.
If he does fight Earl, Earl said that, listen, we can fight anywhere. China, Dubai, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Don't have to be in the USA. So Errol Spence Jr. is willing to do something legendary once again, and that's go to another man's backyard, overseas, and go in and take the title from him. Now, before I get back to that, we're not going to change the notion either of saying Terrence Crawford was ducking Pacquiao or Errol Spence Jr. is ducking Pacquiao. Absolutely not. So you Pacquiao fans, get that out your mind. We're not here I'm not here to make it seem like, okay, if Pacquiao wasn't ducking Crawford, then they ducking him. Nah, we're not doing that. That's corny. We don't switch the narrative like that just to make ourselves feel good and make it sound good. At the end of the day, I got belief Pacquiao will face Errol Spence Jr. or Shawn Porter, the winner, which I believe is Errol Spence Jr. And Mayweather, if he's in the equation, I mean, whatever, man. But as far as that's concerned, the reason I feel being is these guys do have, you know, a slight, or maybe a lot of motherfucking hatred towards Errol Spence Jr. and sneaky hating, not hating like him as a person, but sneaky hating due to him telling the people that he hurt Floyd in sparring and it had to be stopped.
What happened when you sparred with Floyd?
Basically, we were sparring, and I hit him with a good clean shot, and he got hurt.
They had to stop it.
Yeah.
Multiple people saying that, and Leonard Ellaby coming out and saying Errol Spence Jr. And Pacquiao is a bad fight. I wouldn't advise Pacquiao to do that, but we gonna see in the near future. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I know y'all gonna still switch the narrative and say what you want, but at the end of the day, if Pacquiao faces Errol Spence Jr., I mean, shit, it is what it is. I put Pacquiao as an all-time great. Definitely an all-time great. Not in my top 5 as of now off the top of my head, but he's definitely an all-time great, and he's doing great things, facing guys 10 years younger than him, and, you know, we're going to see. So, with that being said, man, after Porter Spence, we're going to see what Pacquiao's next move is, and remember, everything is still a sport, so where's my sportsmanship award? And just like that, Famous is gone.
Damn, look at your eyes, rather be blind. Look at you twice, look at your height. Easy to scoop, your first name is Ice. Time in is now, time in the night. Hand on my chest, giving me life. Gripping the hair, tight as a vice. Laying you down, lay down the pipe. Stop on the ground, then reach heights.